Hey guys, we are bringing you a very exciting new project.
Yes.
What are we doing?
We're gonna build a tiny house. Not so tiny house. A tiny, not so tiny.
A big tiny house.
Does that make sense?
A moderately sized tiny house.
So basically is what we have is my parents come up here, but they don't want to bring their motorhome up each time. So that they can come up regularly and not have to bring it back and forth. We're just gonna build a tiny house for them so that they can come help us with our house build when we get started on that, and be able to watch our daughter Amelia.
And just to come hang out and
to enjoy
yeah.
The land that we have here. So let me show you where we're gonna actually put it. So it's gonna sit to the right of this enclosed trailer where those logs are. Right there, and is what we're gonna do is it'll sit there, but then we're gonna build a deck that goes off of that and extends off the ground over here so that they can enjoy the outdoors, and they can walk out onto the deck, and then they'll be able to look out into this opening here, which I still have more trees I'm gonna clear out. I have a bunch of brush that I got to clean out down there. But that's essentially the plan. So it's going to be an 8.5 by 30 foot long tiny house. I think it's considered a tiny house still.
Well, it's on a trailer. It has wheels.
Yeah,
so
it'll have 2 axles on it.
It's mobile.
And it'll be mobile. So, and we're making the frame of the trailer. I've never done this before, so it's going to be a learning experience. But it should be fun, and I think you guys, hopefully you guys will enjoy watching this with us and going through this. But we're gonna go through a lot of growing pains and kind of figuring out what to do and what not to do. But we're gonna have a blast doing it, so hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah. So come along with us as we build the tiny house.
Good morning. So today we're working on building a frame for our tiny house here on our property. We have Tony. Hi. And we have Carlos helping us out today. Ignore the mess that we have inside of here. We got a lot going on as far as just our stuff is everywhere. We haven't had a chance to really clean up that well. So right now we're just doing the 2 side frames, or the main beams, I guess, getting them all level. So I bought a tool that I didn't know if it would work. Typically I don't work with steel. We generally work with wood and like interior finishes, but not steel. Occasionally just for like supporting stuff or like brackets we've used before. But I bought this steel saw, and it's Milwaukee's metal cutting tool. It's a metal saw, but it's got a 30-tooth blade on it, and it actually works really well for cutting. Carlos, pull that out of this. But I'll show you a little tidbit on what it looks like as far as it cutting. So this is 3/16 steel. We cut some 1/4 inch with it as well. I know it's probably not designed for that specifically, but I think it's more for like MC. But man, it's done an amazing job, and no complaints here with that saw. It's actually working really well, so I'm super happy. So we have this kind of set up. Right now we're trying to get our measurements set we kind of leveled. We had to put shims in certain spots so that we're all level to one plane. And then now we're gonna line up our marks. We pulled from center off to the sides. So we did that on that side. Now we're gonna do it on this side. Once we have them aligned up on our marks, then we're gonna go ahead and tack weld. And then we'll square it up after we tack it, and then we'll go from there. But like I said, we've never done this before, so this is something that we're just gonna try out and see how it goes, and we're gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best. So hope you enjoy. We put in one support cross member here, and then we have another one that we're gonna put here, and then another one right here. Once we have those in, then we're also gonna have some wings that extend. So these are outside intentionally because I'm gonna have, it's gonna come out this way, and then we'll have another full piece that comes across the front here on the outside. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. And I just wanna give you guys a little update. Okay, so I did some welding on the top. So we had tacked originally in spots, but we just checked square and we're within a 1/16, which we have some more that we're gonna put a piece here on this side that's gonna extend out past this way, but we have some more welding to do. But I've kind of welded a little bit here and there, but this actually turned out really well, or I'm happy with it. But if anybody can let me know if this looks okay, or if it's not, or if I need more wire feed in there is what I was thinking, because it's not really humped up at all. So I'm not exactly sure if it's right, but that's what we have done so far. So I'll keep you guys updated.
Do you like it outside? Okay, so I've been on baby duty all morning. So I'm just now heading down to the shop to check out the progress that Thomas and the guys have made. And I'm super excited to see how far they've gotten. I can hear them cutting. Here we go.
I made a mistake.
You what?
I made a mistake.
What'd you do?
I didn't measure this right. I took an inch off to account for this, but I was supposed to take 2 inches off on both sides. So we gotta cut an inch back on this, cut an inch back over there, and on the 4 corners. But
what about the ones in the middle?
These are all fine. Because this is 80 inches up. You can go ahead.
I see. Those tacks look like they're holding really well.
Well, let's see if we can wiggle it. Will you grab me that little hammer?
Little one?
Yeah.
People trying to get through the door, although the room's already crowded. But I'll keep shining
Okay, so got quite a bit done today. I still am short some pieces. I'm short 3 pieces. I need to put in 2 8-footers that go across here and on the other side, and then I need a cap for that, and then 2 short 4-footers on either side of this, and then over there I was just short the 2 pieces, but that's all done.
Oh yeah, keep trying again. Zeros, everybody's trying to be heroes when all they have to say to be okay is I don't know. And keep trying again.
Are you nice and cozy?
Look at this ice. Look at how it holds the rocks up. Right here. You got it?
Just a little icy, huh?
Yeah. So there's a few welds in the outside corners that I wasn't able to get to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of jimmy rig this out. After we drive through and get it out, we're gonna try and flip it over so that I can weld the underside. It's just too hard for me as a novice to try and weld upside down, so it'll be easiest if we just go ahead and flip it over. I could do the underside welds real quick, but the caveat to that is we have to pull it out of the shop, flip it over, then bring it back into the shop, so it's going to be quite the undertaking. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the shop doesn't come falling down. So stay tuned.
Okay, here's a little sneak peek for our next video. Look at all that wood. We're gonna start building walls and floors and the roof. So that's what we're working on next. We'll see you then.